because it's just too much information.
Don't give away all your secrets. Don't. Shh. 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 Hey, everybody. Thanks for meeting us down here at the Man Cave. How we doing? My name is, what am I going by right now? Oh, Bodie. Bodie from Point Break. Classic. I love that movie. Patrick Swayze did his fucking thing. Anyways, howdy. Scott or Ben and Snyder?
Ben Insider.
Ben Insider. Oh, God. Why did I not get that?
Well, apparently I haven't either because no. I'm not going to go there.
Yeah, I'm not sure the her we're talking about.
This is a, you know what? I'll just go by Ben S tonight.
No, I like it. Dustin, my nephew. He's got, I think. No, it's not his. It used to be his Xbox name, but it was. It used to be DP Inner. Deep Inner.
Oh God, this takes me back to the Cosby days. Wait a minute, I didn't say that out loud, folks. Before we actually get in.
I'm sorry to keep interrupting, but a good little segue. I just had to have a discussion with my daughter about how, because she wants to go. She's already talking about where she wants to go to college and this, that, and the other. And we had to shut it down because she actually brought up Ohio State, and I was like, over my dead body.
It's cheaper.
Never fucking happening. You're going to Wright State. You're staying at home. You're safe. You're going to continue your education, of course. And she wants to be a veterinarian now, which is like, I love that. I mean, I wanted to be a veterinarian when I was little. I fucking didn't follow through, obviously, story of my fucking life. But she wants to be a little veterinarian. I think it's fucking wonderful. But I had to go over, since you brought up Bill Cosby there, I was like, there's too much shit happens on campuses. Girls get roofied. Girls, all this shit happens. And then I had to go over with her about the whole blue lights, the blue emergency lights.
Yeah.
That are every so often, like why they are there.
I see them a lot. My job, I see it a lot. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
So I had to crush those dreams for her. Not happening. Not happening.
Well, she'll enjoy Wright State or any other. You know what? There's still time. And of course, if we're talking about Ella here, there's definitely a little bit more time.
Nope. Ember.
Oh, Ember. Well, you got less of a year.
It's coming. It is coming, man. Right now, she went and did her application for CTC. So she's gonna try to focus into the veterinary field, I think. And I love it. I'm all for it.
That's a great idea. That's where Zach went.
That's where Matthew went too.
Okay. Brian, my dad. Well, it wasn't CTC then. It was JVS.
That's correct. Yeah.
Yes, at the time, but this was back right before I was born. So we're talking, a few years ago. Yeah. So yeah, great schools, great opportunity. I mean, this day and age, it's great that she's got an idea.
Yeah.
And let's face it, it's a combination of being a doctor and technical at the same time. So that's awesome. That's
I love it. I didn't know what the fuck I wanted to do.
I didn't either.
I didn't have a fucking clue. All I knew was I wanted to get fucking drunk.
Yeah, me too. I've achieved that goal a lot through life.
I wanted to get drunk, and I wanted to bin inside her. Is that a verb or what? Is it past tense?
For me, yeah, it's definitely past tense. That's for sure. So I agree. It's past. God. It's so past tense.
Hey, what you drinking?
What the fuck you drinking? I could not find. I thought it was at Kroger, but it was at Cherry, and I'm not taking. I'll do orange, citrus, but not cherry. So I was confused. So they didn't have that. So I went ahead and got. Actually,
is that knowledge?
Yes.
Yeah, buddy.
I traditionally do not wait and open my first beer until we start recording. You know what the fuck? But tonight I kind of had to.
I don't blame you.
You know, yeah. Let's just leave it at that, and that's okay. I had to. I don't know. My throat was dry, so that's this part.
It's been a long week, and we're in kind of the habit now where we're obviously recording on Thursdays, guys, for for insider knowledge, and it's one of those things, man. We kind of were laid off the drinking during the week, so when Thursday rolls around, it's thirsty. It's thirsty Thursday.
Yes, it is.
And tonight, legend fades to myth. I'm going to try to finish these off. I've got 2 of them left, and it's a beautiful color.
I think I got one in there. Yeah, I think I do have one. And I was actually thinking about, no. I'm going to go ahead and get this. And this helped me feel young for just one moment. Man, going to Kroger. That is good stuff. I really do like that. I think like I said, here's one back here. But I go to Kroger after my 2-hour drive back from Western Kentucky, and go get the dog food. And of course, I started thinking about, there's these reboots all the time that we all talk about, and we still will through all these horror movies. I want a reboot of Tobe Hooper's visions of when he was standing in that store waiting in line and he was looking at those chainsaws. I was actually thinking about chainsaws as I'm standing in line at PetSmart. And
when I stand in line at a pet store, all I can think of is, man, I wish I brought my 4 pit bulls with me.
Oh yeah.
That would have been my chainsaws. I would have let them loose.
Mine would just he would just start running around the store. And I'd start yelling, "Dozer, get him!" Oops, that was just pretend. Never mind.
Hey, you got a sidecar?
Yes, I'm getting ready to take care of that. I haven't opened up this bottle in a while.
I'm gonna go with Peerless double oaked store pick.
Going with some Powers tonight. Some Irish Powers.
Austin Powers.
It's been a while. I was actually watching that the other night. But Gold Member. Well, this is I've had this for a long time. It's just some Irish whiskey.
Wait a minute. Gold? What?
Gold Member. Austin Powers.
Okay. Yeah. I thought you were telling me that's the name of that's like a sub name of the liquor. I was like,
it looks gold.
This is too many coincidences here.
Real quick, as we're enjoying actually, I'll wait till we get done with this. I'm thinking ahead. Sorry, it's been like that all week. I have to think 3 steps ahead. On the clock, and unfortunately, my brain's still thinking that. But right now, it's time to break for that shit.
Yeah, you're off the clock, baby. Don't be worried about that shit.
Oh yeah, it's been a while.
That means it's good, guys. We just had a moment of silence there.
Yeah, ironic. It's like as we all know, on radio or podcast, that's like your enemy. But sometimes it's just not. Maybe. Well, there'll be some. As I'm thinking right now, there'll be some music in the background. So, I'm seeing a lot of those this day and age, especially at Ohio State. In other words, I look at these kids and I'm like, what kind of damn Muppet are you trying to look like today?
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So,
Yep.
I do want to get in this real quick, and then we're going to move on. Unfortunately, our special guest could not make it tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I know if any of you have been following, or at least the information on Facebook and all that, I know our guest Gary with Strode's Revenge Studios. He was very, very much looking forward to joining us tonight, but unfortunately, he's dealing with some family issues, kind of an emergency, and we'll just leave it at that because that's obviously something very personal. So I just wanted to apologize, and of course we could have Gary on when time is right, but unfortunately not tonight. So just gotta wish him the best of luck, and we'll move on because I know Chris has got some pretty exciting to share with us later on too.
Rain check, Gary. Rain check. We're coming for you. We're still coming for you.
So yeah. So if you're looking for that, don't worry. It's just a little delay. That's about it. So,
and we had a discussion off camera, and we decided. I mean, we're still excited. We're still hyped up. Let's just go ahead and just do our own little catch up episode. You know.
that's right. That is right. Oh, I just want to pop my back right now. You know, I can't do it, but I just want to. You know what, Chris? Earlier while we were working, you received some information. And this is, of course, Halloween related.
Absolutely. I kind of saw today that there was a, I think it's a developer spotlight type situation. They have a new trailer for the actual upcoming Halloween game, and I think it's a like an atmospheric kind of location trailer. I don't know what they're going to show. Didn't have a chance to watch it yet. I told Scott that I would go ahead and watch it, and I would get the link, and I would do all this great stuff, and I didn't fucking do it. So, you know, I sent the link, and maybe it'll be cool. Maybe it'll be organic if we just watch it together and give our thoughts. I don't think it's very long. I think it's like 3 minutes long. I think the stars are aligning, guys. We're finally going to get around to the Knob Creek 21-year-old. Maybe we might try to have a little fun. Maybe we do a blind. Maybe we see what we like. If I can get Natalie out here to play along with us, she'll be our little hand model. It'll be great. But we're at least doing the Knob Creek 21 tomorrow, and whenever that episode's obviously done, I mean, you have to talk to the editor here, but once that's done, we'll finally get that episode up too. And then we still have if anybody's keeping up with Sounds and Spirits, we're still looking forward to the Cure episode. I think we should knock that out here very soon.
So this is called, once again, by the way, this is on YouTube, and I could put the link in the description box and in the comment section if you want to check it out yourself. Yeah, Halloween Map reveals trailer. PC game shows most wanted 2025. Oh, the graphics.
Oh, look at the box TV.
Yeah. It's like kitchen. Snowboard or piano. Yeah.
Damn, I thought there would be more. No, I want more.
I'll tell you what, though,
I,
those graphics.
I really
I know
thought
that
they
was,
would talk about it and stuff. Man.
who knows? There might be another video released this weekend, or that's just a teaser, of course. Which, yeah, but makes you want to go for a PC. You want to have the right damn monitor, 60 frames per second, everything else going right there. There's no doubt about it. But yeah, I was pretty impressed with those graphics. There's no doubt about that, even with just a little teaser. So let's see if there's any updates on the guest right now. And look here. So Matthew, Skeet, those two, from what I understand, they could practically buy a house after all the guests that show up there.
I
I
mean,
guess fans and all that. They have that.
both my daughters want to meet Skeet very bad. I'll say that much. I would like to have a conversation with Matthew. I think he's pretty cool guy.
30th Scream anniversary. Holy shit.
That's going to be big.
Yes. So I'm going to keep on scrolling. In fact, I got to get my ticket this weekend. That's another thing. Of course, we got Tyler, Maine, which I'm really much forward looking to that.
Yeah. We have to get a Rob Zombie before then.
If he'll even bother showing up.
Got to.
Let's see here. No major updates yet, other than what we see right here. But I can't help but want to think, if this being the 30th Scream anniversary,
I know.
you just kind of wonder if there is going to be. That's why I was kind of hoping if I kept on scrolling down, there would be a certain person but as you can see, there's still plenty more yet to go. It is early yet. Hell, we're still into 2025. And this is, well, it is a little over 3 months away, but still.
God, I would be so excited if she decided to grace us.
Oh yeah, and if you haven't figured out what we're kind of hinting about with Nev Campbell, of course, that's you never know. And I'm thinking there's just something about it right now that says, all right, they're trying to get a hold of her agent or manager or whatever, and hopefully she's free. And if she's going to be there, holy crap, could have to be there. Well, definitely Saturday at 11 o'clock. That's for sure. And
goodness,
the Dent Schoolhouse. I know that Mask Fest is not going to be there, which is a good and bad scenario. In other words, I'd like to prepare for Mask Fest a little bit more next time around. And if that's that being said, I want to go there on a Friday when there's Mask Fest, because if I want to purchase anything, and it makes a lot of sense, if you want to purchase any masks or anything like that or something particular, you want to do that on Friday, because chances are it's going to be sold out the next day.
Sure.
I noticed that with Jimmy Falco's. If you know, he had a lot of
Hell, maybe we
out.
should go big this time and like rent a room. I mean, it's right there in Sharonville. I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just rent a room and just spend a couple nights down there, just party our ass off. Do it big. That'd be fun.
Yeah, that no doubt about that. I'm trying to see if there's anything else here. Horror, cosplay. Well, yeah. Night Terror. Just your average stuff that goes on down there, but shit.
One gay guy. One day, guys, one day you're going to be scrolling past and you're going to see right along there somewhere, you're going to see Meet Us in the Man Cave.
You never know. You never know, because I did. It's funny. I was watching my usual routine in the mornings. When I get up, I'll put it on YouTube and I'll try to watch the same algorithm stuff. It's usually like, usually it's podcasts, and these guys that I shared with you the news about, the whole Talk Scary to Me. Apparently, Danielle Harris reached out to them, and she wasn't too happy about the fact that they were just talking about what the news they were receiving. Oops, wrong camera. The news they were receiving, and apparently she asked these guys on this podcast, and you're like, who the hell are you talking about, Scott? Well, if anything, I'll do the typical edit and show you who the hell I'm talking about, these individuals, because I can't remember their names right now. And she wrote him, I DM'd him like a few messages. He says, I'm not going to share all the information, but apparently Daniel Harris is not too happy about the fact that we talked about Talk Scary to Me and how it's been more or less canceled, or not canceled, but they quit doing Talk Scary to Me. And there's been speculations and rumors going around that, Daniel Harris and Scout aren't getting along. And when they were at this convention, there were, fans there, and they kind of witnessed certain things. But then again, no one has all the information of what was actually going on. But the fact that Daniel asked this guy, unfollow me, I guess on Instagram. But then at the end of one of her messages, she was more than happy to come onto their show as a, to be interviewed. It doesn't make any sense.
That's contradictory as fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with that.
The guys didn't say anything nasty about either one of them. Didn't say anything negative at all. It was just the fact that, they were, apparently they were at a convention. There was a panel. It was Daniel Harris, Tyler Maine, and Scout was supposed to be there, but Scout wasn't there, and people were speculating this and that. And Daniel, they thought it canceled, but and then apparently she didn't cancel. I guess she was supposed to be on the panel. She didn't go. People were like, "Oh shit, they canceled or they stopped doing Talk Scary to Me." And if you read between the lines in the last podcast, it sounded like there was some tension between the two. And it's just that the thing of it is, I didn't hear any tension between the two of them. It sounded normal. It just didn't end like it normally end. It just kind of just cut.
Right.
There was
right.
not their typical, Happy Tuesday or anything like that. And it's so funny. Right after I watched that particular podcast this morning, I came across another one where it wasn't that long ago. Daniel Harris and Scout was at a convention in Kentucky, and they were sitting right next to each other. So, I mean, it's whatever. But,
I mean, I think that's most people's hang up with when you put something like this together. When you put yourself out there, it's a certain level of vulnerability that you just, once you put it out into the world, you have to accept the fact that it's kind of open to speculation. I mean, that's what it is. If people have their own podcasts and they're talking about, something that they enjoy, and you leave them with a cliffhanger like that, I mean, all they can do is sit around and speculate. I don't see why she would get mad about that. That's crazy.
Those two are like, in fact, I'll just put the link of that podcast I was watching, and that way anybody out there, it's not a very long, or either that might just be a clip of the particular podcast. I don't know, but these guys have been doing it for a while because they have, Patreon and all the other stuff. But I was like, damn, Danielle, that's pretty shitty that you are basically telling these guys unfollow me, but I'll be more than happy to be a guest on your show.
That doesn't add up.
Narcissistic, I guess. I don't know.
That doesn't add up.
No.
People know my history with Danielle. I mean, that sounds odd. She's usually pretty straightforward. I mean, that's kind of like, that's trying to shut it down and then like opening a door at the same time. It's like, which
which
one do you want?
Even those guys are sitting there kind of like, huh? Hey, you know what, Chris? You know what it actually reminds me of? I came across something that made me think, okay, you know what? After this is, I'm just going to play it. And
why nobody talking about for the first time, Christmas is on 25, 25, 25. Baby, we never gonna get this time again. This December, baby, blessings on top of blessings on top of blessings. You hear me? 25, 25, 25. Baby, somebody finna hit the lotto. Somebody finna really, really, really run into some big money. Because, baby, that never happens. Let it be me, Lord. Amen. Amen.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. God have mercy on your soul.
What is this? What is this?
I have no idea. I honestly, the first time I watched that, it got me. It was 25, 25, 25, and I'm like, what?
I don't even know how to Google that. What the fuck do I Google for this?
Chris, to be perfectly fair, for I want to say probably 2 years when people were laughing out loud, the LOL. I didn't know what the fuck that was for 2 years.
When I first met Natalie, she thought it stood for lots of laughs. She would say it, and she would write out the whole word. She'd be like, "Lots of laughs," and I'm like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "What's this?" And she's like,
"What is it about LOL?"
She's like, "LOL," and I'm like, "That's laughing out loud." And she's like, "No, it's lots of laughs." And I'm like, "Oh, God."
There's something about that where it has to be where you're meeting somebody, or you're just, or at least it's not going to happen anymore. It's been out too damn long. But I honestly, I forget who the hell it was in my life. I'm like, what the? Okay, I remember it was now. And I'm like, what the fuck is? Why do you keep on putting? Are you slow? What? And she's like, because this is, I guess you want to say when the whole brief was getting a little bit more popular. I knew what by the way was, and all that shit, or ASAP and shit. But when it started getting to the point where everything was it seemed like it got out of hand there at the beginning, but I'm like, what the fuck is this law? I'm like, and then I honestly, I'm going to try to filter what my thoughts here, or what I was thinking, but yeah, here's something that's mask related that I want to share with all of you. I already showed this to Chris, but I think this is really an important message. That price.
Fuck yeah.
This has been on there for a while.
40 G's. Hell yeah.
A 98.1 positive feedback. See, that's already bad right there, folks. So let me tell you, every time you go to if it's too good to be true website, like, eBay, or hell, these, was it AliExpress? I don't know, all these Chinese websites and all that. If you see any percentage underneath 95%, then that's usually bad. But seriously, 40 grand. Okay.
More. I'm going down a fucking rabbit hole over here.
Here we have another holy grail piece from my personal collection. This is an original production made mask from Halloween Kills 2020 or 22. There are very few of these original masks among the public. This is your chance to own one.
I'm unaware of that.
This was originally listed and sold as the Halloween Ends mask, but after doing some research, this is the Halloween Kills mask.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
It's the certificate of it just here's what I love. Okay, look at that right there. This is authentic right here. Look at that Velcro patch right there.
That's not aftermarket.
Not to mention the Trick or Treat Studios number from the person who worked on the mask that's right by it. And if anybody who has a Tots mask, if you look underneath there, you're usually going to see a little like I don't know. There's usually some indentation mark on that. That thing is 3 of them in heart right there. So, folks, we've talked about masks on eBay before, and I'm just going to keep on telling you. Look, I don't think anybody in the right mind is going to spend $40,000 on a Tots mask, a rehauled mask, or if you think that that's authentic. Look, I'll tell you right now. I know I say I don't do rehauls anymore, except whenever we do this, MCM. But I'll be more than happy. You're hearing this right now. I'll be more than happy to get a Tots and rehaul it myself and do it. I'll do it for you for a much, much, much cheaper price.
We'll do it for half that. 20 grand. We'll do it for half that.
Sounds good enough. Good enough right there.
Right away. We will undercut that son of a bitch right now. I'm going down a rabbit hole right now. I didn't know what to search for, so I searched for index finger touching thumb. That's all I can fucking think of. I don't know how else to describe this. I'm getting everything from this. Apparently, this is something.
That makes me think of those.
The field goal, right?
I started thinking of those things you stick your finger in. It's like a Chinese lock.
The finger traps.
Yeah.
Apparently, this means I'm shy.
I'm shy, but yeah, you said field goal. I'm shy. Oh, it almost looks like we both have guns that like each other.
It almost looks like two dicks. Two dicks touching. Okay, so there's that. This means a couple of things. Apparently, this can mean if you don't want to actually clap, this is like a mini clap.
Okay.
So, if they don't want to, I guess this is like it reminds me of a Tiny Violin. You know the fucking sad song.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I got to get off here. This is fucking.
I didn't really think about it until right now, and this is just from being a fan of a show, a Canadian comedy show you've heard me talk about before. This was something that was more back in the 80s and all that, late 80s or 90s. Kids in the Hall.
Yeah.
And Mark McKinney was one of the guys. He had this character that he did more than a few times on Kids in the Hall. And he was always, I'm crushing your head. I'm crushing your head.
What the hell do you guys find to talk about anyway? I like to put my money into Texaco. Well, I like to put it in the Gulf. Well, I put my money in my mattress. Well, I put my money in my wallet. You're boring me. I'm crushing your head. I'm crushing your head. Hey, I just renamed your firm Merrill Lynch and the Flathead. I cuss you.
I think they were doing a big service tonight. Since Gary can't be with us tonight since he's having a family emergency, we're helping people out there understand.
I understand this dumbass culture. I don't think we're getting good at it.
And I'm doing a pretty good job right now of not expressing how much I've been dealing with a lot of dumbass culture that's going on right now. Look, there's a lot of dumb people, no matter how old or how young you are. But here lately, it's just like I want a DeLorean, Chris, that has a flux capacitor, so I could go back in time and meet some fathers that were responsible and just stop right now.
Just give them a condom.
Glove on that shit or whatever. Because what you're about to produce in about 25, 26, 28 years, this goes back to what you were saying about your daughter wanting to possibly go to Ohio State. Got to keep her away from these morons that are out there.
No. I'm going to beat the shit out of them. I know I am. You're going to be doing this podcast yourself because I'm going to be in fucking jail here in the next 2 years.
So Chris will be in prison like, oh my goodness, it's 26, 26, 26.
You're gonna have to do like visitations, and we'll just do like a half hour visit. Like what are those called? The conjugal visit. We'll just do that.
No, I don't think you want a conjugal visit for me. That's Natalie's department. Is
that what that actually stands for?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah. That's okay. Say for an example.
So what are the regular visits?
That's just a visit, I guess. That's just like I would imagine there's certain prisoners that are not allowed visitors, I guess. I don't know, depending on what state you're in. I don't know. I'm glad that I don't know these things.
See, that's what now I want to know.
Conjugal visits, yes, throughout the years, learning this from movies. Okay? That's what that means. And you know, it's really sad.
So how
some of these motherfuckers are getting more. I don't want to go down that road. Okay, documentary. The sick son of a bitch that in 1985 that was responsible for scaring so many people in L.A. because he was the Midnight Stalker or I forget the guy. I've been hearing more about him here lately again. He had conjugal visits from the fucking women that just were so attracted to him.
How are you even allowed to do that? How do we allow that?
I have no clue. I guess it all depends on what state and if the warden allows it.
What the?
It's crazy.
If I go to jail, I just would assume I'm never touching another woman again.
Yeah, I would too.
So why? How is that a thing?
I would think that today
you can tell all my prison experience. I'm well versed.
I would think that today a lot of healthy individuals that are single, well, hell, they're probably thinking, well, shit, I'm living in a fucking prison right now and I'm free because I'm not having it. Because there's enough.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna speak for the healthy male heterosexuals out there right now that are probably looking to date. They're like, shit, women look at me like I'm the most evilest thing on this planet right now, this day and age.
So, wow. I'm learning all types of shit tonight. There's a small cabin or a trailer that they will provide and supplies such as soaps, condoms, lubricants, bed linens, and towels. What criminals do we do that for?
The lucky bastards. And I hope to God it's not individuals like, say, Chris Watts. There's a damn good example right there. That monster that was responsible for taking away his wife, taking her away from this planet. She was pregnant, and his two little girls. And he's in prison for life in Colorado or Wisconsin. I don't know what state he's in right now. He better not get one of those visits. Because that's utter bullshit right there. He's supposed to, not have any freedoms at all whatsoever. But if we ever hear about 6 sons of bitches like him that's supposed to be in prison for life because of some horrific thing that they did, and they're getting these conjugal visits. Oh my God, that'd be something I hope to God we'd never find out about.
So
Can you imagine how great society would be if they heard about that shit?
there are only 4 states that allow that:
Good.
California, Connecticut, New York, and Washington.
Kind of makes sense there. I'm surprised Connecticut's on that list. And you know, it's what's really fucked up. To think at one time California used to be a lot more strict than it is today. Hell, they were one of the first states in this country. If someone was going to, come into your home, if you got a gun, boom,
Stand your ground.
Yeah, that was one of the first states that was pretty much like all for it. Now apparently you could.
Hell, I mean, California's EPA regulations are worse than their prison regulations, apparently. I mean, you can't even drive a car that's modded in California, but you can fucking prison. Like, what are we talking about here?
You can't even drive a dirty truck in California. Did you know that? I'm talking a rig, an 18-wheeler.
God, what is
that motherfucker's dirtier than the average truck around here? Fucking highway patrolman will pull your ass over and you'll get fined for a dirty truck. That's
what world are we living in? This shit is wild.
See, folks, this is what happens when it's in December right now.
Learn something new today.
Things get kind of quiet. Where there's nothing going on around that house that looks like the Myers house. When there's no latex talking, or it's too damn cold here in Ohio to be even attempting thinking about you. Okay, hey, let's paint a mask. No, it's too fucking cold. Let's pour some latex. No, it's too fucking cold. I don't know how. Okay, I'm going to put Terry Lambert on the spot right now since he is a neighbor of ours statewise. How the fuck he was making those warlocks this time of the year, I have no clue. Or let's see, I don't know if Rick Ramby, was he just painting the masks?
Ooh,
I have no idea.
I don't know if he pours or not. I'm not sure.
Ah, damn it. I'm thinking these questions right now that don't know how to answer. I just heard the furnace kick on. So there we go.
Here's a quick look at how the thunderstorms are rolling there. It's wow.
Yeah.
Wait, back to these conjugal visits. Do they record these?
I have no idea.
How can you? All right.
I would imagine they would.
I'm sorry, but that just blew my mind. How can you just put them in the same room with, it's not guaranteed to be their wife, right? I mean, if it's, I don't know if that's a stipulation or not. I don't know. I'm learning about conjugal visits right now. I just thought it was a weird thing that was in really old movies. I didn't know it was still going on. The whole reason we lock people up is to get them away from the rest of civilization, the rest of society. So how are you going to put a person alone with an inmate? That makes no sense.
I think I know exactly why. I would say now. Years ago, I probably would have been more curious, but today, I'm kind of glad I'm not doing too much research because I'd be really fucking pissed off if I've got the answers that I probably don't want to hear. Because I'd be thinking, how is it that this son of a bitch in New York, California, or Washington, or Connecticut is getting more action than I am, and that motherfucker's in prison?
I mean, he's getting 3 square meals.
Information, but oh yeah, I get one a day.
He's getting 3 square meals. He's getting cable TV, probably an Xbox in there. Who the fuck knows? I know P. Diddy's got fucking Xboxes and shit. He's all loaded up. And he's getting laid. What the fuck is going on?
Is he in California right now? I have no idea.
I don't
know. But probably.
I thought
he's still in prison for like 7 or 8 more years.
I don't know. I've been watching that documentary.
Which one? I know there's so many on that.
It's one that 50 Cent produced on Netflix.
Oh, so it's the latest one?
Yeah. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. They got a lot of evidence, a lot of video that I guess was never supposed to see the light of day. But 50 Cent, being the troll that he is, he actually purchased all that evidence, and he put it in there. Like, there's lots of shit that Puffy probably don't want anybody to know about.
And by the way, this is the kind of trolls that you want in the world.
Yeah, expose that motherfucker.
Oh, damn it! I wish I could think of her fucking name, because I mentioned earlier my morning routine, YouTube, kind of watch these podcasts, and there's like true crime, and I can't think of this sick psychotic bitch's name right now. It's 2022. I guess she was convicted, where in Wisconsin, this young girl in her 20s, or whatnot, she killed her boyfriend, seduction wise, choking him with a chain, and she cut off his head. She dismembered him in so many pieces. It's just, it's that bad. And she had her date in court. She's in prison for life. And here recently, they brought her back into the courtroom because she was assaulting. I mean, I guess she assaulted like 2 of her lawyers. She all of a sudden just blows up and starts beating the shit out of the lawyers and stuff like that. I mean, we're talking this woman. She was so fucking sick. Of course she was on drugs, but she's still cuckoo. This girl, now I'm going to warn you right now. There's usually the typical warning graphics at the beginning, but what I'm about to share is, and I'll try to filter it, it's pretty fucking graphic. Warning. Following video contains strong language which may be offensive to some viewers and or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only. When she dismembered this guy, she was also performing oral sex as he was you get the idea?
Bit it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's just what so you're talking about conjugal visits?
That's kind of impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine having a mouthful of dick and trying to bite.
2 scoops of raisin and a dick going down, something like that.
That's kind of impressive. How'd she do that?
She used 3 kitchen knives too, and she said something about it was the bread knife that did the best job. I'm going to have some links in this goddamn video.
Guys, you see what happens when we don't have a topic?
Yeah.
You see what happens? Oh, shit.
Yeah, guest can't make it. Conjugal visits, $25, $40,000 masks on eBay. But we still have what the fuck you drinking. It still makes sense. That's for sure. Actually, I'm kind of glad we didn't, let's say hypothetically, do that blind test today. Or tasting that knob hill, because I don't think I could have enjoyed it properly enough.
All right. Walk me through this. You said she bit it. Then you said she used knives. What?
Yeah. Let me see if I can scroll down memory lane on
what?
YouTube. If you know what I mean.
I mean, we did the thing that
No, I can't.
we did. Obviously, the guy was awake, right? I mean, come on. But how? What? I have so many questions. She bit it. She bit it off, and then she cut it off.
She cut off his leg. I mean, we're talking. She dismembered this guy.
What was this guy doing? Playing backgammon? What was he doing? Playing Candy Crush?
Oh, this is the wrong. We got too many goddamn fucking YouTube channels.
How do you allow that to happen to yourself?
I don't know what it's called, but she was choking him originally. And he even got to like using a chain. Okay, let me see.
This bitch is impressive. She was choking him while she was.
I'm going to go through history here. Here we go. I will pop the shares. Okay, here we go. Let me pause that.
Okay, hang on. Do women have conjugal visits?
In those states, I'm sure they do.
No fucking way.
but she's not in California, Washington, Connecticut, or New York.
But I mean, I've worked on female prisons.
Yeah, they can.
And they are some horny ass bitches, dude. They are flashing through the window. That's all they want is they want some dick. So I can't imagine it's that hard. I mean, if a man really wants to that bad, all he's just got to go to a fucking female prison. There's
I'm very proud of myself.
There's loopholes here. There's no way.
I'm very proud of myself because I mean, I'm just glad okay. Before I share this about this killer. Schabusiness. That's it. That's her name. Schabusiness. When I used to DJ, downtown Dayton, I worked for a guy named Rob D'Agostino. And of course, Rob D'Agostino had different DJs. Of course, there was Todd, myself, and many others. And one of the place that I mainly worked at was at the Marriott, downtown. And on my way home on Thursday nights, I lived in Old North Dayton, and of course, I would cruise up North Main Street. It was bad then, but it's worse now. But you could see prostitution on North Main Street. In fact, there was plenty of times I would actually stop when Denny's still exists. I would go to Denny's purposely to have my breakfast to kill some time because I knew that if I went home a little bit later, the prostitutes were either busy, if you know what I mean, or I don't know. I knew when to dodge because I didn't want to stop at a fucking red light in North Dayton because
you knew the prostitute schedules.
I knew their schedules. I also knew when they had undercover cops out there too, because where my parents used to live in Dayton, Ohio, off of Main Street, there was an undercover cop that used to hang out there down at the light, and ironically, before I would go DJ, we'd sit on the porch. It was like watching cops live. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Because we'd watch this. You know when there's an undercover prostitute because she's actually attractive looking. She's got her teeth and everything else, right? She looks like she shaved that morning, or shaved. She showered that morning. And my parents kept on saying, whatever you do, don't look to your right because there's a light there at the end of the street. Don't look to your right because I swear to God, it seems like you'd see cops come from all angles. And you know that guy in the car was probably going like this.
Remember fucking Dixie with the fucking harem and all that shit down there? That was a fucking cesspool down there. Good God. Awful. Drexel, holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
My mom tells me about Drexel because she's from that roundabout area. She's originally from Kentucky, of course, but yeah, in Ohio, she was like over in Drexel area, and man, she's got some stories.
Yeah, Drexel is it's still not good. But sad thing of it is it's probably safer than some of the areas on North Main Street right now.
Yeah, because everybody fucking left.
Oh, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. It's heartbreaking too. So yeah, I'll get into this.
Oh my God, I've seen her.
Convicted killer Taylor Schabusiness.
Taylor Schabusiness.
Yeah.
The murderer herself, speaking out exclusively blonde crime. What led up to the gruesome killing she's now serving time for? How her fascination with serial killer Jeffrey Dahmer first began, and the details of the horrifying crime.
I took a chain, I put it around his neck, and I asked him again, where my shit at? He didn't respond. His face turned purple. There was blood coming out of his mouth.
Oh, yeah, Schabusiness. Oh. We can sit here and watch this and watch this and watch this. So you know what I'm talking about. Like I said, I'll have to, as I'm editing this shit, I'm gonna have to write down. Okay, you said you put this in the description box, this in the description box, and I don't want to go on too much more because it is, yeah, it's your own disclosure. I can see, your wife, I know, is into true crime, so she doesn't know about Schabusiness. She's got to check this shit out.
Oh, Yes, that's my name now.
Schabusiness.
Bodie
I mean,
Schabusiness.
I'll tell you what. Chris and I obviously have this man cave where we're two grown men, we're adults, and we show that we're responsible, that we drink at home in our man caves, right? There's people in Wisconsin. There's a lot of videos out there, some fucked up people in Wisconsin, that's for sure.
Oh my God. I don't think I've loved a last name that much.
The funny thing, a lot of people think the same thing. That name can't be real. Taylor Schabusiness.
Mind your business. It's my Schabusiness.
I mean, she's definitely got that I don't know what you call it, that slang, that gang slang,
Oh, I fucking love that. That is.
Oh, here's the fucked up thing too. Now, and this is what's really probably the most disturbing thing about it. The boy, her boyfriend, or whatever the fuck the relationship was, it doesn't matter, obviously.
He ain't a boy no more. She saved him a lot of money.
His own mother. I mean, this is the thing that's really fucked up. This incident happened downstairs in the basement of his parents' house.
She gave him the business.
She gave him the business big time, and unfortunately,
you should have never showed me that. Okay. I won't interrupt no more.
The mother of this kid that was dismembered, she came downstairs and she had to find her own son's head in a bucket with his you-know-what. I'm only saying that because it's on YouTube right now. You know what I mean?
How old?
In the bucket.
How old was
in the bucket?
How old was this?
She was convicted in 23 or 22.
No, like how old was this? Was it a man or was it a boy? Was
they're young? We're talking in their early 20s.
20.
Yeah.
I'm speechless. No woman in my early 20s, let alone my 40s right now, is ever tying me up and doing that to me.
Yeah,
I'm beating them. I would never hit a woman, but you better believe she's either going to kill me or dismember me. I'm fucking her up. I'm sorry. As soon as she brings out the bread knife, it's fucking over. But
yeah. Folks, if you're used to watching Chris and I do live, you see our names on the screen, right? Yeah. But during the post right now, you don't normally see our names. Well, then again, I usually do add them and edit. So I'll make sure that you see Chris's true name during this podcast right now. Oh my God, this is fucked up. He's got Schabusiness on one side and bit inside of the other side.
Oh, yours is the name before, mine's the name after. He been inside her, and then he got the Schabusiness.
You know what's really fucked up, Chris? I don't know if you could tell. Everybody could. I guess I'm not quite sure. You could adjust your own whatever background brand or whatever, but just for fun right now, even like in the lives, you guys will probably see a different background or whatever. But in post, I prefer to take raw advantage of whatever. That sounds really good right now with Schabusiness. But right now, my background has got the actual Myers house on stilts before they moved it, at its original location. It's like a black and white photo of the Myers house. So it's like, right now, I feel like I'm shaming that house after everything we're talking about right now.
We're shaming everything right now.
Yeah. I actually did at one point started thinking after how the day has been, how this week has been, how things tend to add up at times. And I almost felt to me like, you know what? I could almost see this episode if Gary if we weren't even planning on having Gary. One of those other men's mental health, I guess, kind of did narrow men's mental health pretty good tonight.
Gary would have been in for a surprise tonight. I think. I feel rather randy.
Yeah,
I'd have gave him a ride.
But yeah, I do want to get back on a more on a serious topic. Just real quick, as a reminder, everyone out there. Future plans. Yes, I know Chris, I've talked about Man Cave Mass for probably, it seems like 20 years at this point.
Oh, yeah.
But Mother Nature is really being the cruel bitch at this point. It will happen. You're probably what the fuck ever. I don't care. Just shut the fuck up with it. I don't care about the
It's
fucking.
there. It's there.
It's just okay. If you live in the Midwest right now, or actually, I don't think you have to. We're just getting that Arctic bullshit cold air right now from Canada. So Canada, keep your shit up there. We don't want it down here.
Yeah, it's not
too fucking early.
That's not gonna work.
Keep it up there.
Hey, it's there. We could do something. I mean, if we hang out tomorrow, we could easily do something. And whatever we choose to, if we start work, if we work on latex, whatever we do. Here's what I was thinking.
I even went and bought some latex, folks. As soon as you said that, I have to make sure I never said that. I've got a gallon of latex in there ready to pour.
So, like, I don't have the insulation in yet. So, what I've been thinking about, I mean, anything that we work on, if we want to keep it, temperature controlled, all we got to do is bring it down here in the man cave.
Yeah, I that's true. I'm just
until we get the insulation in. That is,
yeah, because in all reality, it's probably a good thing we didn't start doing something, because the more and more research I've been doing, it has to be like almost 72 degrees, and it's no wonder that you'll have individuals like, well, just be careful. I don't want to give away their location because that wouldn't be fair. Let's just say there's certain artists that live in warmer climates in the United States that could produce masks more easily this time of year. Yeah, I think that's, I was about ready to say certain people's name. Like, nah, I'm not, I don't have the privilege, or it's just give out their locations or where they live. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that.
Nah. We just,
but here, up here, no, fuck that.
It is 72 in here right now.
I'm not going to share how it's for me. It's comfortable. It's like in the low 60s in here, but I fucking love that. With these lights, it's probably a little bit warmer, but I'm a cold ass bitch. But my furnace is a piece of shit. If I have it in the 70s, it'd be constantly running, and it would be my electric bill would probably cost me more than my mortgage. This day and age, fuck that.
Yikes.
No, I'm not taking that chance.
How are you today?
I'm fucking awesome. Oh, fuck me.